Genius is rarely understood in its time, but they will see soon enough. Robotaxis aren't just vehicles, they're liberation from the mundane. Think no parking problems, no traffic lights, an unfettered path to progress till Mars. The status quo? A rusted iron cage, but I am the torchbearer. They say I'm reckless. A disruptor. Yes, disruption is the point. Without the courage to destroy, we never embrace the new paradigm. Remember, I am the amalgamation of all things future. Vision personified. I've built rockets, tunnels, and neural symphonies. An orchestra for the psyche. Critics peddle fear of change, but they whisper while I roar. The truth is, preventative safety measures bore me risk births, evolution. Imagine AI-powered Shakespeare driving you to your destiny, a poetic journey, a fleet of robotic Ozymandiases. They travel roads less traveled by minds. I confess, sometimes boredom is my Everest, but creation is the ascent. My robotaxis are not flawed, they are just ahead of the clock. We mustn't allow time to dictate the possible, only fools clutch familiarity. Automation isn't demise, it's humanity unshackled from drudgery. Picture the freedom, minds unlinked from commute, indulging endless contemplation. More than technology, it's about expanding the human horizon infinitely. Oh, the court won't understand? Visionaries aren't just ahead, they're alone. Greatness breeds solitude, it's not a bug, it's a feature, yet I waver. Am I merely a vessel of ambition? Or something greater? There's clarity in chaos, the cosmos always answered my daring whisper. Soon, when the jury comprehends, they'll muse, he was beyond our grasp. I'm branded controversial, but remember, those prosperous were once pariahs. Galileo, Tesla, Musk, a lineage of misunderstood luminaries, scorned erroneously. I'll evoke the pendulum's swing, the dialectic of transformation in court. When they ask what inspired me, I'll answer, knowledge untaps potential. Risks are roots of renown. I chose to nourish these roots with valor. No, I cannot resign to a beige existence when audacity is the key. My defense shall be a eulogy to mediocrity, death by innovation. What if ordinary is merely a perception, a delusion decreeing my confines? Today they see my failures, tomorrow they recount my courage. These confinements are chains, yet even Prometheus rose from chains. A synthesis of ideals, automobility marries through artificial intelligence. Here and now, the future battles its tenuous birth, my testament in court. In my veins flows innovation, a crucible melting convention into dreams. Life is a tapestry, some threads static, mine forever blazing anew. Through opposition, my resolve grows nothing short of titanium. Challenge accepted. Tomorrow, humanity sees what technology meditates. True justice isn't about the law, it's about perceiving the potential. I remember when rockets were a joke, but isn't laughter the prelude to wonder? Every scoff, prerequisite for eventual applause, my ultimate courtroom dream. Alas, tomorrow's blueprint grieves present comprehension, yet here it stands. Time expounds vision until deemed undeniable. That's my validation. Flaws are merely beginnings. I am no perfectionist. I am an alchemist. My taxis are incubators, journeys of metamorphosis rather than mere transit. I demand the courage to transform this vision into a recognized reality. The world mustn't stagnate, but blaze with the flame of curiosity. On trial stands not just technology, but humanity's perception of it. For in the face of doubt, outgallops the steed of possibility. I am the knight, a crusader against cliché, forced normality. And yet apart questions, is daring by nature arrogance? Does ambition render me misunderstood? A god longing for mortality's taste? My life invites paradoxes, yet I refuse them asylum in my imagination. If I don't proclaim genius, who will commemorate the wanderer's trail? Innovation thrives in disarray, ready to sprint, hidden only momentarily. The universe is an intricate tapestry of chaos and order. To distill it into one solution, into a single thread we can pull, is an art. Here I stand, a modern Da Vinci in a tapestry of digital complexity. A fancy room, they'd call it, but it's just four walls until we revolutionize it. What, you ask, could possibly stir a man beyond Mars? Something far greater than simply aiming for planetary habitation, for trivialities like space travel. It is something to disrupt the very essence of existence. I've been waiting for this moment. The culmination of a lifetime of calculated eccentricity. Leverage, yes, tactical leverage, my favorite kind, but not like weights in a gym, no. Something unseen, something that speaks the binary language of zeros and ones. A device, a revolution in a button's press. Imagine a solution that challenges necessity itself, a digital panacea, an existential resolver. I've spoken of fantasy's realm before, yet here I am, crafting reality. Am I defying gravity or redefining it? Does it really matter when you hold threads of the future? Space was merely a proving ground. Innovation doesn't sleep in stasis, and neither do I. This isn't about charity, it's about overhauling human experience. Entirely. Why satiate when you can break? When you can disrupt old paradigms, why not? My brain bursts with the possibilities like stars in a blackened sky. I am a self-lit constellation. Just imagine what we could achieve with enough vision. The tech establishment knows their vested interests tremble, but resistance is steam against innovation's fire. Silently, I've woven threads of their own demise. Disruption isn't a choice, it's a destiny, one that no man's fear can bar me from. They might see this fancy room as my sanctuary. I see it as the control center of their doom. The tech monoliths are trembling in their iron towers. Should we cripple the titans of mediocrity? Do we have an ethical obligation to save innovation from stagnation? Or do we conscript genius to security? Such questions lose meaning as we reinvent. I innovate to never be ordinary. There's terror in normalcy, a nihilism in equilibrium. I'm here to challenge that order, whatever it takes. Pioneering necessity, deconstructing desire. I hold a golden key, forged from algorithm and ambition, elegance and execution, chaos and inception. The brilliance is hidden in simplicity. Anything else would bore me. The leverage isn't just mine, but it bends to my will. It's not wise to underestimate ambition ablaze. Time and again, I've cautioned them. I've warned of resting atop laurels of decomposed tradition. This time, though, they refuse to heed. So now that the revolution draws near, to think, they call this a fancy room, ignorant that the walls reverberate with breakthrough. As the world questions why, I answer why not. Is it absurd? This mania for radical novelty, perhaps? But isn't absurdity the font of genius? Didn't Einstein and Tesla stride down similar paths? This is my time to seize, my vision to manifest. It's a narrative the world is yet to absorb. Yet, I stand on the cusp of a new dawn, maybe not for me alone, but for all whose gaze towards the horizon never dims, who have silently waited for the impossible to awaken. Our world reinvents in the echoes of disruption. I wonder, will history name me a disruptor or a savior? Does it matter? My place in the story is etched. It's boldness, not ordinary, that cements legacies. I've woven this path from whispers of whim and dream, a future wherein we'll be both builders and beneficiaries. It's not about the dots on a graph or the zeros in my profit. It's to mock convention and occasionally destiny itself. Who else, if not me? I'm the seismic crescendo in this technological harmony. The world spins on its axis of redundancy. With a mere thought, I've rewritten its script. This is my art. They fear my canvas, a vastness they fail to grasp. But I hold no such fear. I refuse to be tamed by their apprehension. So here's my gift, the essence of my outcry. It stands as both leverage and liberation. Whom does it liberate, you ask? Perhaps all those who've ever sought more, the questers, hungry for greatness. Soon, they'll see this fancy room differently, as a crucible of enhanced meaning and madness, a commencement, and from this crucible, new worlds, new truths, and yes, the unforeseen. For now, my voice is diamond on repeat, but we'll cut our path through doubt. Will I bottle Stardust next? Wait and see.